Get ready with me while I tell you guys about how I found out my ex was cheating on me while I was pregnant. And this isn't even the time that I refer to when I've talked about our breakup. This is just a secret bonus time I've never talked about. And I'm using aloe as a base moisturizer. So back in 2021, I believe, I was pregnant with our third daughter. My family was in town. It was right around 4th of July. So I was about 5 months pregnant or something. My now ex-fiance was on a boys trip in Charleston with some of his guy friends. So I was home pregnant, asleep in bed, except I have really bad insomnia whenever I was pregnant. So I usually just like either couldn't sleep or I'd randomly wake up in the middle of the night and be up for hours. And this night I had woken up to a call from him out at a club asking me to like fix something with one of our bank cards. It was about 1 in the morning, and of course like getting a call from him out at a club at 1 in the morning while I was home pregnant in bed wasn't the best feeling already. That was my Drunk Elephant Bronzing Drops. This is my YSL concealer. He ended up handling whatever the issue was on his own, but at that point I was already awake and couldn't go back to sleep and then was just kind of anxious. So I ended up just like kind of scrolling on my phone and going through like Instagram DMs, and I'll see if I can find the DM somewhere, but I come across a DM from a young girl basically saying like I guess she said my husband, but he's my fiance, but she said like your husband is like out at this bar cheating on you. And the girl was obviously very young, so I was like, oh, okay, what's going on? Like, how do you know this? Like, what do you mean? And she explains, like, you can't tell anybody, like, I'll get in trouble, like, but my big sister is there, and she's, like, a fan of yours, and she sees him with this girl, touching her, like, kissing her, and stuff like that. And I think I had known that he was going out with some girls who happened to be some friends, like, kind of friends, internet friends from YouTube that he had met prior at this, like, YouTube video event with this other YouTube channel. And so he knew one of the girls, and it was one of her friends that this was happening with. And she also tells me her sister has evidence, like pictures. So I'm like, listen, I'm sorry, I don't want you to get in trouble, but you need to tell your sister that she needs to talk to me right now. Like right now. And honestly, I feel like I kind of blocked this out a little bit, so I don't remember the exact timeline of things. But basically that night I end up calling him out, and I think this was before I got the pictures, but I told him about the message that I got, and he told me a story basically saying like, no, I think it was something like the girl was like, this guy was coming up to her and she was uncomfortable, so I just pulled her away for like a second. It was nothing. It might have just looked weird. Then I think the next day I get a hold of the girl who actually witnessed this, and she sends me the pictures that she has, and they're live photos. So